Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to an esports update of the ORA Esports Circuit Season 2. We are going to be taking a look at Highcard versus Oce5n in a battle for playoffs in this esports map recap. I'm your host, the unofficial announcer. Before we get into the games tonight, let's take a look at the rosters. On the side of Highcard, we've got Highcard on Neon, Red Dot on Omen, Glorious on Cypher, Jay on Phoenix, and the last guy on Sova. On the side of Ocean, we've got Repetition on Sova, Repetition on Sova, and Repetition on Sova. Fall Off on Cypher, Source on Astra, Torx on Jet, and Chunk on Phoenix. Round 1, we had a strange mishap where it appears the players of Highcard forgot which side they were on and held W until they got to the attacker spawn, at which point Jay reminded them that they are defenders and started to double back. Sadly, we cannot find too much of the kill cams as the observer appears to have been playing Five Nights at Freddy's with the POVs. Round 2 was well played from Ocean as they flooded onto site late to throw off Highcard, and sadly Sin of Faith tried to disarm the bomb but was a little bit too late and was blown to smithereens. A great start for Ocean, but Highcard wasn't having it. On round 6 they called a timeout and I can only assume it went a little something like this.
Guys, you're not playing with me enough. I need to pad my KD for
Wow,
keep trying, bro. You're so heavy, actually.
Like, I'm getting the
guys,
full workout here, Phoenix map number 2. I think I'm really good at them, but like this game is just not my game, yeah? Round 6 looked like it was all in Highcard's favor, but Ocean eroded their defense with ease. Not before they tried to play a little game of hide and seek as well as a staring contest, though. Highcard finally found some wiggle room, with Gloria setting up a 4K and winning the team the round. Sadly, Chunk ripped it right back into Ocean's favor the round after and was quite dominant from Ocean. Though Sin did beam Torch from across the map on an eco, which is pretty darn impressive. Highcard ended the half down 10-2. The damage had been done, but filled with a new hope, they full sent it on A, but after a beautiful 3K from Source, it shut down the round and all hope was lost. Jay and Glorious got a DM from Sage Mommy XOX who said that they would be their duos if they clutched up, and they proceeded to win multiple rounds at the brink of death. However, the moment of victory was short-lived as Sage Mommy XOX said, "NBM, I found someone else." This immediately stopped the momentum and let Ocean ride the wave of confidence and took map 1. Determined to make playoffs, both the teams got back into the ring, but Ocean whipped out the ace up their sleeve in the form of Trubval, who played the veto. Everyone in the lobby knew that Chunk and Trub won tournaments with each other before, and this duo was going to start smurfing in the lobby if Highcard didn't shut it down quick. Thinking quickly, Jay blinded himself for good measure, which gave his team the confidence to fight as the entirety of Ocean happened to be holding hands sprinting down heaven. While Highcard was on a hot streak in the opening rounds, Trub and Chunk couldn't stop flirting with each other, which made Ocean struggle in the opening rounds. Kicking off round 4, Jay decided to pop ulti, knowing that he would flash himself and wanted the safety in case he died. Sadly, Highcard thought the flash looked pretty as well and stared at it with Jay. Thankfully, Red Dot is comically good at the game and won the round shortly after. Ocean called a timeout, but that didn't shake Highcard as Jay did it once again, but this time telling Red Dot to look at his Red Dot, blinding him too. On round 6, Sin received a call that a sponsor was on the line and he needed to get some kills. He then proceeded to pull off a 1v5. He then received another call saying that his team can't dominate too hard, otherwise the sponsor would pull out. They are looking for a close game. Highcard then lost round 8 and a couple more after that. Ocean punched back in round 11, but sadly Chunk was lagging really badly as he shot his Odin, and he couldn't stop shooting for like 5 seconds after he won the round. However, this simple gesture snowballed into disaster for Highcard as Trub and Chunk finished flirting and started killing people left, right, and center. But then in round 19, what looked to be Ocean's win was slowly taken back by Glorious, as even in a 1v3, he's not easy to kill. Round 20 easily had one of the most clutch rounds in the series, with Red Dot just barely saving his team. Haven ends up being a 13-10 in Highcard's favor, but they aren't out of the woods just yet as we travel over to Lotus, our decider. Everything started off pretty standard in comparison to how the first 2 matches went, and Ocean worked the map like your mom works the pole, and suffocated Highcard just like I suffocated your mom last night in a certain way. In other news, on round 6, Torx hit a great clutch for his team by winning what was essentially a 1v4 across multiple sites.
Last player standing.
After that, it became a landslide with Highcard winning round after round after round, polluting Ocean with a bunch of bullets. Ocean ended up swinging back yet again, winning 3 rounds back to back to back before Gloria said he had enough and beat most of them in round 18. Sadly, the stream cut off after that, but I think it's safe to say Highcard high-rolled on that one. Goodbye and good night. I've been your host, the unofficial announcer for this esports map recap.